and Phil Tiger Ivy will be playing for.
This is a bowl that's over 200 years old from here in Mississippi that they used to make bread in. Now it's carrying the real dough.
They may be taking a chance letting the devil get his hands on it.
That's right. Don't get it too close to him. You may not see it again.
Maybe $1.3 million when they count it up.
Big chunk of it anyhow.
Well, now we're going to see if Phil Ivy's strategy has paid off. He has played very conservative for him today. But I think his mission was just to get down, to play heads up, to give himself a chance to win this tournament. He has done that. Let's see what happens, Vince.
Oh, you paid you? Okay, that's fair then.
Too much of a hand, but he's got 8-10, and he's going to raise it with just 8-10. Now, don't forget, these guys have to play even more aggressive when you're down to 3 players.
It in for 30,000.
Johnny Donaldson is going out. And Devilfish is going to call with Queen 10 of Hearts.
It's a very nice hand.
Here comes the flop.
Flop comes
Ace King 3.
Now, that is interesting.
Gives Devilfish a straight draw, an ace high straight draw.
That's right.
He checks.
Devilfish checks.
Phil doesn't have much here, but he's going to continue to try to steal this pot.
And he bets. He's bet 30,000 on the flop here.
Now, these players have to have nerves of steel. They have to have guts, imagination, creativity. This guy has nothing. At 8-10, he just bets right into this Englishman.
Look at this. The Devilfish calls him with a belly buster straight draw is all he has.
Oh, he'd love to catch that jack for a straight.
126,000 in the pot now.
And here we go.
Next card off is the deuce of spade. That's no help to either player.
Devilfish checks the hand. Can Phil strike again? This would take complete gall. Let's see if he does it. He's going to do it.
I'll tell you, this guy shows me a lot of heart. This is an amazing bet right here by Phil Ivy.
Absolutely. He has nothing, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 8-10 in his hand. He's just trying to steal this pot.
You know, the legendary Stu Unger once told me a lot of guys can bluff at a pot once. They can fire 1 shell. It's the guy that fires 2 shells that's a superstar. Phil Ivy is firing the 2nd shell right here. He's bluffing the Devilfish. He's done it. A great play right there by Phil Ivy.
Hearts flashes.
And Devilfish has got an 8 queen of spades, Mike.
And he just calls. Wants to see a flop.
Phil raises 30,000.
Phil raises 30,000 with ace king of diamonds. A big hand for Phil Ivy here.
Oh man, he's got big slick here. Ace king of diamonds. Huge hand in a 3-way action game.
And Devilfish calls him. We want to go see a flop here.
Devilfish has
So
got
it's queen 8 of spade versus ace king of diamonds. Let's see what the flop brings. Flop comes queen 6-6.
Oh man, what a great flop for Devilfish. And poor Phil is going to bet this like he's got something.
I'm all in.
And Devil's going all in.
And Phil mucks the ace king of diamonds.
I'm sure you show me past the 6. Respect.
We'll be holding up for just a few seconds.
That's a good laydown for Phil Ivy right there. But on the other hand, had he bet a lot of money before the flop, he would have won the pot, but he just limps in. He doesn't raise it. He just limps in for 10,000. And look at this.
Oh man.
Phil Ivy has picked up aces again.
Picked up a big pair of aces. This is a dream hand to start with.
He makes it 40,000 to go.
Johnny Donaldson got 3 deuce off suit. You can't expect him to play this, and he's not. But look at this. Devilfish has a decision to make. He has 8-9 of diamonds. He is going to call it, Mike.
He wants to see a flop, so he calls 30 more thousand. We're going to have a flop. Remember, Phil has 2 aces. The Devilfish has 8-9 of diamonds.
The flop comes king.
King 6 deuce.
No help for Devilfish at this point.
And here comes Phil Ivy. And he fires out.
Look at this. He's going to bet it.
He bets 40,000.
Not slow playing at all. He's betting right into the Devilfish, who has nothing.
And Devilfish folds.
There's a play. If you were going to fault Phil, I think you could fault him slightly for that play. I believe I would have checked on the flop there, because if Devilfish had nothing like he did, you want to give him a chance to bluff at the pot. You're never going to lay down 2 aces when it comes king 6 deuce. The ace high. The Devilfish quickly calls.
The Devilfish has 8 queen. He just calls. And Phil Ivy has queen 3 of hearts, and he just calls.
So we got a 3-handed pot right here, Vince. Here we go.
The flop
and there it is, queen 10-7.
Oh man.
Both the Devilfish and Phil Ivy have flopped the top pair. Let's see what happens here. The Devilfish checks and Phil Ivey checks.
they're
That's
saying-
amazing. Both players check the top
Devilfish
pair.
Checks.
Both got
Phil
queens
checks.
in their hands. What the heck is
Here's
Johnny?
Johnny.
gonna
Johnny
do?
just has ace-3. Look at this.
Johnny uses both
He has
hands
put it
and goes
all
all
in
in.
there with ace-high.
He's going for a bluff move here.
Johnny Donaldson has moved in. The Devilfish quickly goes all in over the top of him.
Goes
Raises
over the
pot.
top. So he's really putting Phil on the line here too.
Well, now think about this. Phil is sitting there with top pair. And he
Phil
throws
folds.
away the top pair. Nice laydown right there by Phil Ivey.
I believe you got me, Fish.
A rough time to bluff for the underdog Johnny Donaldson.
Johnny's got ace tray of spades. Devilfish has queen 8 for the top.
Will
pair
the
right
bubble
now.
burst
Queen
here?
eight.
He's going to have to catch an ace or a running king and a jack to stay alive in this tournament.
Johnny needs an ace or 2 runners.
Or Johnny Donaldson will be out in third place. Let's see what happens. A 4
Johnny
comes
needs an
off.
ace,
Yeah, it's not
otherwise
going to
he
help
heads
him
up.
yet.
We're down to the river card. He has to catch an ace or he will be our third place
He needs a
finisher.
miracle.
River card's a 5.
And it's a 5. He doesn't do it.
Devilfish wins the pot.
It is over for Johnny Donaldson, the building contractor from Arkansas.
Yeah, gentlemen on the poker table.
He just doubled up a couple hands in a row. He'd be right back in this match.
Okay, he's got a 4 and an ace. And heads up, any kind of ace is a pretty good hand. He's just going to call this.
Now, that surprises me, I'll tell you. Devilfish checks, so we're going to see a flop.
Now Devilfish has a 4 and a 5 in his hand. Here comes the flop.
$1,000 pot.
Ace 10-3. Now this gives Devilfish a straight draw, a wheel draw, but it gives Phil Ivey the top pair, 2 aces.
2 diamonds.
And here comes the Devilfish betting 40,000.
He's just messing around. He just has that inside straight draw. Phil's got a real hand. He's got aces.
Phil Ivey has gone all in over the top of the Devilfish.
Here he goes.
He has done it with 2 aces right here.
Devilfish is going to go away. He's swimming away. He's out of this pot. Phil's going to pick up a nice pot here. Phil Ivey looks at his hands. He's got a king 8 offsuit.
He calls on the button. The Devilfish looks at a 5-6. He says check. We're going to see a flop here.
Okay. 5-6 against king 8. Oh, look at
Whoa,
this.
what a flop.
Wow.
It's 8-7-3. The Devilfish has flopped an open end straight, but Phil Ivey has flopped the top pair.
Absolutely. He's got a legitimate pair, and he's going to bet it.
The Devilfish checks, and Phil Ivey bets
Look at this.
20,000.
Devilfish is going all in with his open end straight.
And Phil Ivey quickly calls him with a top pair.
Oh, this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen.
For the Devilfish to win this pot, he's going to have to catch a 4 or a 9. Right now, Phil Ivey is a favorite to win this pot. If he does so, he will double up and be a force in this tournament.
Classic battle of hands. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it's a 4.
That's it.
It's over. Devilfish makes a straight on the next card off the deck.
Woo.
He needed a 4 or 9. The 4 pops right off.
He has outdrawn Phil Ivey.
Doesn't matter what comes on the river. There's no
No.
card that Phil can win with.
Our new champion.